Okay children, moving further with lesson number 4 for standard 5th maths, that is parts and wholes. Moving on to practice work, page number 30. Yesterday we had solved the first 4 sums we had done. Still we are left with 2 of the sums here. I continue with question number 3 of sum number 14. Solve the following. Here you need to understand quite. Now I read the sum. There was an announcement at Ahmedabad railway station that Okha Ernakulam Express is running late by 45 minutes. So the train is late by 45 minutes. Now if the right time of this train is 1:45 at noon. 1:45 means what? It is not 1. The clock is not having a 1, but it is still 15 less minutes left to struck 1 in the clock. So if I go with 1:45, that means it will be the time 12:45, because there are still 15 minutes left in the clock to struck 1. I hope this is clear. So the train is going to, the right time of the train is 1:45. So the right time for the train to arrive is 12:45 PM. Noon, but obviously it is PM. But the train is late by how many minutes? 45 minutes. So now the question is, if the train is late and the right time is 12:45, by what time the train is expected to come at railway station? By what time the train will reach to the railway station if it is late by 45 minutes. So right time is what? To start with the train 12:45, but it is late by how many times? Now children, remember, before point we have here hours, after point we have minutes, right? So 12 hours 45 minutes is the original time for the train, but it is late by 45 minutes. We are not having any hours, we have only minutes. So in hours you will show zeros, and in minutes it is late by 45 minutes, so 45. As it is late, we will add the numbers together. So the actual answer is 12 hours 90 minutes. Now this 12 hours 90 minutes you have to break according to the hours and minutes. You know that in a clock till 60 minutes we have 1 hour, 60 minutes make 1 hour. So if I write 12:60, that means the clock is having what time? 1, right? 12 hours plus 1 hour makes, here is 13, but we do not write 13 in the clock, we have till 12. So again it starts with 1 PM or 1 noon. So after 60 minutes, if we add, we have from 12, the clock will now struck to which hour? 1. So the time is 1 o'clock till 60 minutes. But here after 60 we have more 30 minutes. How? The actual minutes are 90. 90 minutes, I subtracted 60 minutes from it. Why? Because 60 minutes means 12 hours. After 12, when it again moves, the whole clock moves again for the 60 minutes here. The hour hand will come on 1. I hope this is clear. So by 60 minutes, the time will be changed from 12 to 1. But we have 90 minutes. So what about that 30 extra minutes? 90 minus 60 minutes, that is from 12, the clock is now striking what time? 1. So 1 hour though we already have, but what about this extra 30 minutes? That extra 30 minutes means 1 hour plus extra 30 minutes. Please check, in hours I have written 1, in minutes I have written 0, because I am not having minutes, but in the addition after I do not have hours, but I have minutes. So in hours I had kept 0, and in minutes I had added 30 minutes. So now what time the train will reach to the railway station is 1:30 noon. 1 hour 30 minutes. How you are going to add? See, 1 plus 30 minutes. So now your time is 1:30 in the noon or 1:30 PM. Hopefully this is clear to you. Okay. And now the same sum we have the 2 bifurcations, part A and part B. I move on to part A. Now Seema will get off at Vadodara station after 1.5 hours. What time she will get off? Okay, now if our train is going to reach to railway station by 1:30 noon. Now this is the actual time for the train to come on the railway station. So if train is coming by 1:30 in the noon, and if the Vadodara is going to come, Seema will reach at Vadodara after 1.5 hours. Now children, here this sum is based on clock, right? Generally you know 1/2 means 0.50, but in clock we do not have half 0.50. In a clock, half means 0.30. I hope this is clear. If I show to you in a clock, right, this is 12, this is 6. So what is this half? This is 30 minutes, right? So in a clock, half means 30 minutes. As we are working here with the time, that is clock, here instead of half hours, we will take 30 minutes. So now this one is whole. This one is whole. As I said in a mixed fraction, this is whole number and this is a proper fraction. So this is one whole hour. So 1 hour and half hour means what? 30 minutes. So then Seema will reach to Vadodara station after 1.5 hours, means after 1:30 hours. Now what time she will reach there? What is the time? This is after hours. Yani we do not have exact time by what time she is going to reach to Vadodara or what time she is going to land onto the Vadodara railway station. It is that she is going to reach in Vadodara after 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours means, children, please remember, this is the time for the train to start. Means to reach to the railway station. As it is late, now the train is going to reach at railway station by 1:30 in the noon, right? And after 1.5 hours, Vadodara is going to come. But as here we are working with the clock, please remember half means it is not 0.50. In a clock we have half means 30 minutes, right? So one whole. So 1 hour 30 minutes. As it is going to come late, we will add. So 1:30 plus 1:30, it makes 260. This is a simple addition what we do. But how we are going to write a time in the clock? What it means 260? We never have 260. So you all know very well. This is hours. This is minutes. 60 minutes makes 1 whole hour, right? So what you will do? 2 hours. 60 minutes is, it will struck in the clock 3 hours. 2, it is here, as you can see. If I show 2, right? If it come on to the minute hand, will come on to 12. But obvious, the 2 will not show now 2, it will show a time of 3 o'clock. So if in 2 hours we add 1 hour, that is 60 minutes, it makes our time 3 in the noon. So Seema is going to reach to Vadodara station by 3 o'clock in the noon. Hopefully this is clear to you. I am moving on to question number 3B.